Okay, we are doing the energy experiment today. This is the air track that we're going to be using, which most of you are very familiar with already. The setup is a little different. We're going to have a mass hanging here, and then when we turn on the vacuum cleaner, the mass will fall down and potential energy is going to be converted to kinetic energy. The potential energy will be measured using the meter stick, MGH. What's going to happen is the little mass will fall down
and hit the...
Right, the cart will come forward. Okay, up until this point, eventually the mass will hit the floor. Thereafter, the car will be going at a constant velocity. So at that point, all the potential energy would have been converted to kinetic energy. So we're going to measure the distance between the two probes. We're going to measure the time it takes for the car to cross this distance. That will give us the velocity, and that will give us the and from the mass, we can get the kinetic energy. Okay. So first, we're going to need to measure the mass of the cart. We use the triple beam balance. This car the mass of this car is 309 grams. You go 309 grams.
Okay. 309.0 grams, and we convert that to kilograms.
And we'll convert that to kilograms.
Right. Okay. I got it.
Then we need to measure the distance between the two sensors in order to determine the velocity, to calculate the velocity.
Right.
So the distance between the two sensors is 51 centimeters.
51.0 centimeters, which is 0.51 meters.
We have to put this back here, set it up. Again, the little mass has to touch the floor before the car gets to the first sensor, otherwise it's going to be accelerating. So remember, up until the point where the little mass hits the floor, you're going to have acceleration. When the little mass hits the floor, there's no longer a force there, and then it will be going at a constant velocity. Okay, so this is our first setup. Okay, we are going to set all the experiments to a height of 1 meter. So that's 1 meter. So first, we will run the experiment with 10 grams on the little mass here. Okay, so 10 grams will fall down. It will give us that potential energy. So we're going to turn on the air now. Reset the timer, and we will run it 3 times. Okay. So first experiment, the first run with 10 grams at the little end gave us a time of 0.865. We're going to do each weight, each mass 3 times. Okay. So reset it. So the second run, again with 10 grams at the end. The second run gave us a time of 0.788.
What was the first time?
0.865. And then 788.
And the second one?
0.788.
0.788. That's 10 grams, right?
10 grams. Okay. So again, we set it up for 1 meter. Okay. Third run. This one came off the pulley, so we're going to redo this experiment.
Run. Yeah.
So this run will be repeated. Okay, third run with 10 grams. Uh, 1.154.
0.154.
Yes.
And then they can do the average.
Yes, we'll do the average. So this is 10 per. So now we will repeat the experiment with 10 grams.
20 grams.
Oh, sorry, 20 grams, yes.
20 grams.
20 grams, thank you. 1 meter.